How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will,
I'm Audrey.
and we currently have no music, but you
And
know,
we look kind
there's
of
the music.
dark, no? Or is it
It's
me?
I think because we're all wearing dark clothes and the camera tries to do what it wants to do. But either way, welcome to this episode of Getting Jiggy with It. No, we already said that, and I'm Will, and you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
What are we
those.
playing tonight?
Forge.
Forge. We are playing Forge, just Forge, only Forge, which does make it a little bit difficult to find on YouTube when you want to find out how to play video. But I digress on that. Forge is currently up on crowdfunding. It's up on Kickstarter. It has funded, so therefore you are guaranteed to get this game. If you're interested, you can go back and, well, help get a little bit further. I tried to check it out and see if there were any stretch goals or anything like that. I don't believe there were. This game, I think, is pretty much done. The copy we've got, minus maybe some components that might be upgraded or changed a little bit. It looks like a completed game. It even has an insert that fits all of the components that currently come in it. Now, most of them are just wells, like you take all the player bits and throw it into a well. Either way, I think this is pretty much ready to go, but we will, of course, give our first impressions at the very end. Rules and components are subject to change. So that's how it is. All right. So here we are. We are set up for a two-player game of Forge. And why is that?
Because there are two blacksmiths.
There we go. Yes. There are two blacksmiths in this medieval forge. So this is a strategic game of medieval forging. Forging, not forgery. Forgery is the thing you do when you're trying to fake something. Somebody's signature or money or otherwise. But it is a worker placement game. It does, it reminds me a little bit, we played Holotype, Mesoamerica. Very similar vibes to that, where you are trying to go out, collect certain aspects or certain resources. You'll unlock additional help by other workers as you play the game to complete, in this case, your forging contracts. So there are three sets of contracts. One is your city, which is your common basic contracts. The next are your barracks, your military, so a little bit harder contracts. And last are your royal. So of course, these are going to be the hardest and most expensive, but probably the most victory point contracts to complete. At the beginning of the game, you start with two assistants plus your blacksmiths. Basically, it's three workers at the beginning of the game. You can send them out to a couple different spots. Going to the forest, of course, is going to get you wood. If you send out your assistant, you get whichever one you cover up. If you send out your blacksmith, you get the 2 times the highest value. So very similar, or you get +1 to the highest value. Sorry, it does say up there. This one is 2. So very similar to some of the other games we've played, where if you send out your main character, My Father's Work was one. Holotype, which I just mentioned, also was one where when you send out your main person, you're going to get a little extra benefit. Second is the mountain. So that, of course, is where you're going to go get some stone. The mine is where you're going to go get some gems. The trading post is going to allow you to make 2 trades. This allows you to trade from your gold, your money, to a resource, or vice versa, from a resource to gold. So you could even do that. You could go in, trade in a resource, get gold, take that gold, and then buy a resource that you need. The plaza, basically, you're going to pay 2 gold per number of assistants already there. So that's how many assistants can go there. And that's going to allow you to replace your blacksmith. The guilds are very similar. I compared it to Merchant's Cove, where in Merchant's Cove, you've got your different guilds, your different houses that you're trying to gain favor with. So the same thing, you'll be able to go over here and either take the face-up card or draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card. So that's the 2 different actions. That can only be done by the blacksmith. These are going to be used at in-game scoring. So of course, gaining favor with the guilds is going to give you more victory points at the end of the game. Here, of course, gets you the common contracts, barrack contracts, castle contracts. Either or can go there. The development action is going to allow you to develop your workshop. So, for example, this card that's already in the discard pile, it says for each contract you have forged, it is worth 1 additional victory point at the end of the game. This one doesn't have a victory point icon, so it's not worth anything it's by itself, but some of the other ones may be worth money. Same thing, you can draw 2, discard 1, or take the one from the discard already. And it does depend where you place your workers, right? You place it here, you can do either. Send your blacksmith, you can do either. Do these ones, you're specifically restricted to the one that is above it. Equipment, this is going to allow you to upgrade your existing equipment inside of your workshop. Different sides are going to do different things. So this is the top, this is the bottom. They're going to do different things, like the wagon here allows you to gain +1 wood in the forest. So you get 1 additional wood, and you can gain +1 metal in the mountain. Some of them, for example, the chisel here is required to complete a contract. So some of the contracts are going to have a logo that requires something down here on your board. By upgrading it, it is also going to increase your skill. So some of them, when you upgrade them, they've got these little stars, this one and this one. So that is going to cause your skill to go a little bit higher. All right. The last one is training. This is going to make your assistants better. So basically, or apprentices, it says assistants, but I think of them as apprentices. But this is going to make them better. Same thing, you can either draw 2, discard 1, or draw the 1 from the discard pile. So the one that's already in the discard pile, for example, says this assistant may be placed on a blacksmith or assistant, or assistant location on the main board. So basically, it kind of makes them an honorary blacksmith. So maybe that's more the apprentice role. They actually call it the imitator. So he's pretending to be the blacksmith. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you'll be able to place these, and they are restricted to that specific worker that's in that specific location that you add the upgrade to. So that's your training. Now the goal of the game, or the end game, is based off of the first person to complete 5 achievements. So you can see, we can see 4 of the achievements there. We cannot see the 5th achievement because I didn't want to zoom out any more than I'm already zoomed out. So the first one is getting 4 different guild types. The next one is upgrading all of your top equipment. The next one is upgrading all your bottom. The next one is to have all 4 of your assistants trained. The next one, you want to have 4 different developments in your row. That is the maximum. The max you can have is 4 developments. The next one is your skill to level 5. And you can go to level 6, which will give you some victory points as well. And then the last one is to complete 3 contracts. In order to actually place your 5th hammer, you have to complete 3 contracts, which means if you've already completed 4, that's got to be your 5th one, your 5th achievement to win the game, is completing 3 different contracts. That is pretty much it. So we do need to determine who goes first. I'll give that to Audrey while I take a drink of water, because I don't know why my mouth is really dry right now.
With our 20-sided extra life die, because we support Children's Miracle Network. We make donations, and we also encourage you to make donations for the niños using the links down below, because the niños need us.
Sick and injured kids at Children's Miracle Network need every dollar they can get. So even if you can only make a donation of $1, greatly appreciated. Same thing, if you become a member of the channel, we go ahead and donate that $1 for you each month that you're a member, basically.
So now I don't know where to roll it. So I don't kill anybody.
So you don't kill anything. Just do a small roll. Just do a small roll right to about there. That is 11. That is really odd. That one did really good. Odd did not destroy any of our workshops. So that means odd means I go first. So I'm going to choose which order I want to go in. So basically this isn't who goes first. This is just choosing what order we're going to choose to go in. And considering I have no contract, let me double check we're not supposed to start with a contract, because it seems like we'd be going very aimlessly at the beginning of the game if we did not start with at least 1 contract. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Nope, that did not say give us a contract. Place the cylinders, place the assistants, place the skill, place your 5 hammers, and place your golden medal and all that. Yes, we do not start with a contract, so I do not know what resource I need. I do know that I start with a wood and a steel or metal. I believe it says there that if you're the first, you cannot choose the 4th spot. I believe it says there.
It says gain the resource shown when you place your hammer. At the start of a new round, move the hammers to the left of the board. Then players place their hammers in reverse turn order.
Yeah.
The first placement cannot be on the 4th spot. Right.
So since I can't do that, I guess I'll get a variety of resources. So I will go ahead and be the 4th player, even though we don't have, or 3rd player, even though we don't have 3 players. And you place yours. So you technically can place yours on the gem if you want to get the gem, or you can play it on one of the other 2. So the gems are needed for like your castle, I don't know where the bricks are needed. I'm guessing barracks. They might be needed in the city. We don't know. I haven't looked at the cards because, as always, guys, this is a first playthrough for us, so we can give you guys a real first playthrough and first impressions. All right. So, we were at my parents' for the Easter. So of course, driving in the car for some reason always does a number on my notes. So that's how you guys can tell if we were in the car before we started streaming. All right. So first thing I need is a contract. So I guess I will go out here and do this. Now let me actually, before I do that, let me double check that if I go with my blacksmith, you don't get any benefit for going with your blacksmith. So, system place here, draw the top card of the deck.
Oh, and I didn't get my diamond.
Your blacksmith is placed here. You draw and keep 2 contract cards. Okay, so you draw 2 if you send your blacksmith. I figured there's got to be some benefit for sending your... Oh, I can't see the plus. It does say plus one. Okay. So, it's the beginning of the game. I think it's worth that, so I'm going to go ahead and send my blacksmith since it's the beginning of the game, so that way I can get some extra contracts to work on.
That is the action that one action that we take. Is that your turn?
Yeah. You basically play until you have no, just like any.
So because you're there, I cannot go there. I bet. So I could send one.
But yeah, you'd have to send your assistant.
But then you might.
Or you can just go military, try to go big.
Yeah, that one. I get
2. Yeah. All right, so now I know what I need.
I got their stock.
So I need stuff for this one, so I'm going to go to the forest. And I get 4 wood. Oh, and the one space that's not here is actually down on your board, and that's the forge space. To forge the cards in your hand, you'll need your blacksmith, and you have to be able to put them there.
Here? Here.
Yeah, in the middle where it says forge.
In the open thing. Not open, what's that called?
Open space, yeah.
No, this.
The forge? that's the actual forge. All right, so 4 metal?
4 metal.
4 metal. All right. It's fine for me. I will get 2 metal.
Ew. Can I see? I can, right? Good one to see. So I gain now 1.
Trying to cover Bill up. There you go.
1 metal, por favor.
1 metal. So Anthony needs a lot of metal. All right, so I have no more workers. So everybody's got to come back. And then at the start of the second round, we do get another one of our workers. So we get another assistant. And then you get 1 new assistant. So now you will have 3 assistants. Right?
There's a spot for him.
So I'm going to go ahead and take the forge action. I'm going to forge wheels. So by forging wheels, I need 2 wood and 2 metal. And by doing that, I get 4 gold. 4 gold. Right?
What is the... No.
And then, one thing also, and you'll see this too, there is sometimes you have an assistant symbol down here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So if there's an assistant symbol down there, then you need to actually have the assistant go along with the blacksmith to complete that action. All right, so I have 1 forged contract.
I can forge 2. I
Right.
mean, also.
Alt. Nope, you can't. You don't have the tools yet.
Then I cannot.
So you'll need to
So-
unlock those tools first, which is by going to the equipment.
And I'm gonna
You
do...
want to send him, or do you want to send your assistant? So then you can save him just in case you can forge later. He doesn't get to do both. It's still an either or situation.
So what is their
You get
rules?
to choose which side. So you can go here and choose either side. You go here, it does this one. You go here, it does that one. So yeah, the blacksmith, I don't, if I, let me double check, but I don't think the blacksmith gets any benefit for going there.
It does not say, yeah, I don't think it does.
Yeah, it just says with the left assistant or the right assistant. Yeah, it doesn't say there's any bonus. Yeah.
So if I go here and I choose... I have to choose one side.
Yeah, based on what you're trying to unlock.
Okay, I need
So if you
both.
look at your bonuses, this is going to gain you a skill. This one is just required for contracts.
So I decide this one at the bottom.
All right, so then you move the thing there, and then you get the resources shown, which is 1 metal and 2 gold.
I didn't... My contract...
You haven't done your contract, remember? You couldn't do it. Yep. All right, so I'm in the same boat. I need to improve my blacksmith shop. So I'm going to go here and unlock unlock the tongs. I get more money for it. So I get 1 silver and 2 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
So now he's going there and he's going to upgrade to this one.
All right.
Gain 1 skill.
All right, so that means move your red marker up to the 2, because that is required for certain objectives are going to require certain skill. Oh, sorry, I actually could not forge that on that turn because I did not have the 2 skill. So that was bad on me.
Oh.
The star is how much skill
Then I
you need.
cannot do it either, right?
Well, I mean, you're working towards it, so I have to get my resources back. I did mess that up. 2, my 2, and now I got to figure out what I wanted to do with my blacksmith. So, because he can't forge. So since I need to be a level 2, I guess I will go here with my blacksmith. Technically, I could have gone with assistant, then Audrey would have to go with her blacksmith. But I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm
I
not gonna
didn't
reverse
get
that.
this.
Oh, okay. So you get 1 brick, 1 wood, and 5 gold. That's a big one. All right, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to unlock. I don't need the wheel, so I'm going to actually unlock the forge. So by unlocking the forge, I go up to 2, but I can actually forge 2 contracts at one time. And then I get 2 brick, 1 metal, and 8 coins. Money, 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 money.
So no more upgrades right now.
Yeah, upgrade. We have, well, yeah, no more upgrades because we've kind of filled that up.
Boo.
Boo.
Is there any other way I can get skill?
Oh, before we started the round, we were supposed to change the order. So you get to choose where you want to go first.
Like what I need first?
Yeah. Basically. And well, it's turn order too. So this actually fixes my error earlier. So we're good. Because I went first and then it fixes the screw up earlier where that's why I'm down here and you're up there.
I'm going here to the mine.
So Audrey's going to the mine. She gets 2 gems. All right, I am going to, I can't go to the guilds because guilds, only the blacksmith can go to the guilds. I don't need to exchange goods right now. I'm good with the goods I've got. So I'm going to, I guess I should do some upgrades. Why not? Let's do some upgrades. So I actually like the imitator, so I'm going to do the training and get the imitator. And he becomes the imitator. Basically, it means that I can place him on a blacksmith spot now. So basically, now I can do my forge action that I wanted to do because now I'm 2 and I have an imitator. Imitation is the greatest sign of flattery. So, shouldn't you have one more worker? Oh no, you got, yeah, okay, you got your blacksmith. Okay.
See, pero I want a skill. There is no other way to get skills, right?
Some of these cards will have skills.
So I will have to go to development?
Hold on. Right now, none of these have skills, but you, of course, could choose the option to draw 2 cards and see. It says that you can get them from, let me double check which one specifically. I don't know if it's all 3 or if it's just the certain ones. Skills, development, guild, and training. So all 3 of them could provide a skill.
So that means I choose this option. That is,
which is draw 2 and then discard 1. Yep. All right, so then for my last guy, I'm going to have him forge. And I'm going to forge the thing that I forged earlier, which is 2 metal and 2 wood. And then I already got the 4 coins earlier, so I forgot to put those back so I don't get coins because I technically had the coins from the last time. All right.
So for a skill, you should have a star. That's the symbol of skill.
Yes. By completing it, and then it'll say the reward is a star. So it'll say your reward for completing it is a star. Well, actually, the development, it would probably say in the somewhere on here that you get a skill. Or maybe it'll say you get a skill for completing something. I don't know. I don't know what it'll say in the development cards. Because the development cards just go here. Because you're developing your workshop. So what's your development card you got?
It says equipment. Flip this card over to get a 3 gold discount on any equipment development. It still counts as a development card. So I get 3 gold discount for equipment.
Okay, so that's oh no, that's what we messed up. This is what you have to pay to do the upgrade. Wow, we messed up earlier. We've completely messed up our upgrades. That was how much we needed to pay.
Oh, not to get
it. Yeah, so this whole round is messed up then.
So we give it back?
We messed up this whole round.
So we give it back.
Basically, yeah. So we pretty much just take our workers back because we kind of have to start this round over. Take our workers back. All right, we're gonna have to kind of start this round over. Yeah, I completely messed that up. All right, I have ham on the brain. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Send that back, and 2. I gotta send my contract back there. Send that one back, which is 2 of these.
Oh, so we don't have any contracts either?
5, 6, 7, 8. Back down to 1. All right. So that's this one too.
Yeah, 1 brick and 1 wood, and this one and 5 points, and this one is 1 metal and 3 points. 1 metal and 2 points.
All right, guys, we're sorry about that. All right, so now we're back to what we had. Oh, did we go out and get resources? No, which means you wouldn't have this, and I wouldn't have this. But to keep it fair, to keep it honest, though, that's what I'll do. We'll go ahead and say that I still did that, right? And we'll say that you still did this one, right? 2 to 1. Yeah.
Yep.
So then you can keep your. Yeah, okay, so this is, so flip this card over to get a 3 gold discount on any development. It still counts as a development card. So so this will make that 3 gold cheaper when you need to complete that. You have way more resources than me. I guess you went and got more resources than me last
Yeah,
round.
I went to the 3.
Oh, you went up there twice, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that was your first action. That was my first action.
Yeah, right.
I've reset us back. We're good now. So I did my first. Your first action was to go there. My first action was to go there. Now we're back to where we were before. So now we can go. All right. So to do these upgrades, then yes, we need to have the resources and the money to do the upgrade. Wow, that makes that brick hard. Like, is that the only way to get brick is one there? Might be. There might be cards that have brick as a reward. Like, see, the goldsmith has wood as a reward. So that's a reward when you take that card. That's where I got screwed up, because the rewards on the cards, I was thinking that was the thing. So actually, when you're making this, let me double check on the contract. No, it's the gold earned from forging. Yeah, so that's what confused me, was this is rewards. This on the contracts is rewards. This is cost. So it was kind of confusing. Okay, it is your turn. Now you don't know what to do. Well, if you still want to upgrade your forge and stuff.
Sí, pero I can do that one then.
Well,
so
your
I will have to
resources,
do this one. So I go here.
Yeah, which
And
then
I
blocks.
upgrade
Well,
this one.
yeah, that doesn't block. Either way, it doesn't block me. You're right. You're good.
Yeah. Here, and I
So there's 2
pay
gold.
2 gold and 1 metal.
All right, 2 gold, 1 metal.
And again, 2 what? Or what's...
You gain nothing. You gain whatever it says here.
What is this?
At the end of the game, you get 2 victory points. Yes, you're correct. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do my upgrade that I was wanting to do earlier, but I need to get to level 2, so I'm actually going to upgrade my wheel here. So gain 1 skill. And that is 5 gold, 1 brick, 1 wood. I am a poor man. Nobody loves me. You still haven't watched that yet, have you? The Queen movie, or Wayne's World? Really, that's where I got from, Wayne's World. I mean, technically, I know it's Queen, so that's stupid for me to say that. More resources, more. I mean, there's no limit to the number of contracts you can have in your hands, and you can keep picking up contracts too.
Oh, so this one does not give me a skill.
No, only the top ones.
So the only way to
top
get
ones require
skill.
bricks.
Oh,
you're gonna need some bricks. So on the next turn, you would need to get bricks, so that way you'll have bricks. Because that's how I was able to upgrade mine, because I had bricks. Or you can do the trade. Remember, you can trade 4 coins for bricks. You can trade 1 metal for 3 coins. So you can go up there, trade 1 of your metals to get 3 coins.
It's like any way.
You get to do it twice. Yeah,
but
either way.
But money for material or.
Yeah, you're just trading.
Okay, well, right now I have only 3, so I can do that. No. I'm going to go to the... Where am I going?
That's not a real one. No, that lets you bring back your blacksmith.
No, necesito. I need bricks.
Go here.
Pero I can't. They have only 4.
Sell 1 silver for 3.
Oh, see, I'm so bad. I am a very bad
and
at
then
business.
buy a brick for 4.
I can do at the same time, like in the same turn.
Yes, 2 times. You get to do 2 actions up there. So the first action was the metal. Second action is getting your brick. And now you need 5 coins to be able to do that anyway. So, all right. So now I'm going to forge. I'm going to get this eventually. I'm making this wheel, man. I want to make this wheel. I've been trying to make this wheel all game. Oh no, I can't make the wheel yet. I don't have enough metal anymore. All right, so I'm going to go get metal. I'm going to go get 3 metal. All right, now it's your turn. That didn't help me very much. Yeah, I was thinking, wow, it'd be really easy to upgrade. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, that's got to be easy. You get your board upgraded. Why is that an achievement? It's like, go up there, upgrade, go up there, upgrade. Yeah, it should have to cost something.
So I'm going to upgrade my equipment.
You don't have the money. You need 5 gold. You have dos. Tú tienes 2 dinero.
How do I make money? Again, trading?
By
How many can be
by
here?
completing the contracts. Trading or going there, yes. As many as you want. It's unlimited.
I cannot complete contracts because I
Okay.
don't have my equipment upgraded.
So then, yes, trading.
Can he trade?
Yeah. No, he can't trade.
Oh, I'm so screwed.
Well, then go get another contract. Maybe one of the other contracts will be easier. Remember, if you send him, he gets to pick up 2.
2 to keep?
Yep. All right. And then I'm going to... Now I'm going to forge. Oh, man. All right.
Of course.
So 2 and 2. 2 and 2 is 3 and 3 is 4 and 4. No, $4. Yes, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4. Okay. That was my final worker. You don't have any more workers. All right, so this passes. So I get to choose. Oh, we got to bring all our workers back. Now we do get our last worker at the start of round 3. This is round 3. And by getting our 4th worker, we automatically get 1 upgrade.
Skill?
Yeah, so technically, me doing that upgrade to get the 1 to make a contract that early seems like you really don't have
I
to
did really bad.
for a 2-star one.
So if I had waited or gotten one
Yeah.
of the first ones, I could.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's, I guess, the learning curve. All right, what do I want? I want bricks because bricks seem to be very hard to come by. So I'm gonna get me a brick. I don't have much of anything, really.
Oh.
A hammer, a key, a little hammer.
Can we both get contracts?
No,
I mean bricks.
you have to go somewhere else. You get gems. Gems are worth a lot when you sell them. They're worth 5 gold is what a gem's worth. Don't know if you need a gem for anything that you're doing.
I'm gonna get.
I can do this for a while. Then they use your contracts.
I guess I'm gonna get.
Just-
No, let's
Metal?
no. Let's get wood. I have a lot of metal.
Okay. All right. So you were first because you're on the top of the board.
Okay, so, I'm going.
You can forge too if you got anything that you can forge.
No, I can't because I have to upgrade this.
Oh, for the other one?
Well, I mean,
No, the one with the tongs. Can't you do the one with the tongs? The one on the far left?
I can, but I can't.
You can, but you can't. Okay. Or you don't want to.
No,
Yes.
I need to get. Oh my god, I wanna do it because then I will regret. So I'm gonna forge.
All right.
So I have an ability. I have this upgraded. It costs
No money. It just costs resources. So 2 metal. That's it. So you made some knives, and then you get how much money? 2.
2.
All right, 2. Actually, I forgot. You could also do that because you do have this. Remember, don't forget about that. All right, so this goes down here. Right there. Your resources are. No, I was like, why won't that slide? Because after these resources. Are
Free gold discount.
Okay. So I do need new contracts. Oh, so something else. These ones are wood heavy contracts. These are metal heavy contracts. So that's the only other difference between the two. I'm gonna go there to get a.
And the other ones.
Well, I can't
gems?
forge anything. Do I want? Yeah, I think I want to get a guild card. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this. Oh, that should be pretty easy. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I forgot. This is my impersonator. So actually I do get two. So that is my impersonator. Victory points are the same on both of them, unfortunately.
Mi turno?
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay, so I'm gonna trade gem for money and money for
That's
metal.
metal. Oh,
Metal. Sí.
metal? Okay. All right. I am going to upgrade my... What do I need? Oh, this one I don't need to upgrade anything. So... Oh, nope, I don't have all the resources I need. Okay. I'm going to go up here and get 4 wood. All right. Do that. Ooh, I like that one.
What is again what this means so much?
That means you get to bring your blacksmith back. You pay 2 gold to get your blacksmith back. Or to place your blacksmith again, I should say.
I need that. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna sell 1 gem.
Okay. For 5.
And to buy 1 metal. Could I have done like can I have done could I do that? Could I have done that?
No. It's
Just one.
no, you get to take 2 actions basically while you're up there.
Yeah, so I could not exchange 2 gems at the same time.
You could have. One action would have been 1 gem for 5 gold and then 1 gem for 5. No, you can't do multiples during that action. It's a 1-to-1. Yep. All right. So now I have everything I need. Should I upgrade this while I'm at it? I don't have enough resources to do that. Yeah, I want to do this first actually. So I'm going to do this one here, which is going to allow me to upgrade this guy here. And I gotta flip the new one over. So the new one I got basically it when I use him to upgrade equipment, it's 2 gold less.
Soy bien benza.
What are you doing with all this metal over there? She's a metallurgist. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this here. Yeah. I need this one here. It's 2 gold less. So that means this is only going to cost me 1 metal. All right.
So so I have this one person here. If he goes here, can I forge this? It says I need.
No, because he's not a. You have to have your blacksmith plus him.
So what do I do to get him back?
Wait till the next round, basically.
Ay, pero.
Or go there, but then you won't have the worker that you need. You worked so hard to get all that stuff you needed for that one. you can't. Well, do something else with him. You can find something else to do with him this round. You can do training. And remember, you have to get 4 trained. You have to get 4 developments. I mean, you basically have to do everything at some point.
Right.
So the training will either be take this one, which is exhaust this assistant to reveal cards from the top of the guild deck until you reveal a guild you are not affiliated with. Gain that card. place the. Oh, that's actually nice because that would get you if you're trying to get the 4. That actually would be nice. Or you can just draw 2 and discard 1.
Can I see that
This one.
again?
Basically, what it's going to let you do is when you take the guild action, you basically use an assistant to take the guild action, but you're not really taking the guild action, and you basically just look through the guild deck to find the guild you're not affiliated with yet. Again, that's if you want to do the training. Otherwise, again, you can do the guilds. Well, no, you can't do the guilds.
I'm gonna do the
or you can do the
training.
development. Right, so
So
2.
2. And keep 1.
And keep 1. Let me double check with the guild points. Do you need to have the actual guild to score the points?
Okay, I'm keeping this.
Okay, yeah, no. So the guild cards are just extras, I guess.
What else? Training. Where's the
Training. So you have to pick one of your workers, and that becomes that worker. So what you would do is take them from here, put them here to activate that action. So what's your action?
Exhaust this assistant and place 2 metal onto this card. Each metal on this card is worth 1 point at the end of the game.
Oh, okay. So you basically just keep adding metal there, and you keep getting victory points at the end of the game. Oh, plus that also counts as a guild. See the brown? So that counts as one of the guild symbols. I don't think I have any guild symbol yet. Victory points, no guild symbols. Okay. So I'm going to get me a guild symbol, though. Going with the goldsmith. Goldsmith gives me 1 wood. No, I'm going to draw 2. I'm going to pick 1. Nah, I don't like either one of you. So it looks like all of them are basically the same rewards, 3 and 1. Problem is, neither one of these match what I have. So that's fine. It would have been better for me to take. It would have been better for me to take that one because I had one of those for the set. I'll do the purple. I like purple. And then see, problem is I just covered that. So I get 3 gold and 1 wood. All right. So that was my last worker. Your last worker, Tambien. All right. So we bring all of our workers back. All right. All workers come back. These missing workers. And then I'm first player because I'm on the bottom. All right. I want metal.
Why do you want metal? Just because I need the metal. I know.
I need the metal. I need 2 metal. That's what this thing says. It says 2 metal. It's very weird that these 2 are worth the same. Oh, because this needs to be a level 2. This is level 1. Gotcha. I was like, why are they the same victory points if one requires me to unlock something?
I need to do brick.
Brick. Another brick in the wall. All right, so I am first. So I'm going to go ahead and use my impersonator because I might need my blacksmith or something else. So he is going to forge me daggers, which is going to cost me 2 metal. And then I have level 1 and my little hot grabby thingies with the pliers. So that is that. That makes me 2 dinero, 2 dinero. So I turn in 3 for 5.
Now.
So I need 3. So I need 1 more contract, and I can complete that one up there.
So this one, this worker, where does it have to be?
What do you mean? It has to go along with your blacksmith. So both of them go to the forge.
Okay, let's go forge.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you those wood.
The wood.
6 metal.
6 metal.
And that's it.
That's it. All right.
So
that is completed. And how much money?
10.
10 dineros. Okay. And you kind of want to keep them where you can see your symbol. Because remember, that's for your guild. So you kind of know what guilds to focus on, right? For your guild points at the end of the day. All right. So need to upgrade this, but I don't have the bricks. I'm going to go ahead and go up here. I'm going to sell a wood to get 2 gold. And then I'm going to use 4 gold to get 1 brick.
I'm gonna go here.
So 4 wood. All right. I think I'll do the royal contracts just so I have some of these as well. Just a little bit of everything. Ooh, that one's hard. That one's easy. Still not the colors I need though.
So I need to put this metal here on this one. That would be 1 action.
Well, you put your worker there. Yep. And then it says do what? Put 2.
It says
Put 2 metal.
Yeah, 2 metal onto this card. Each metal on this card would be worth 1 point. So
if you put 2 metal there, that's 2 points.
that would be 1 action. Is it 1 action?
That's your turn, yeah, for that worker. That'd be that worker's action, yes.
Okay, let's not do that yet.
So 3 metal. You and all that metal. I need metal as well. 2 metal.
That's the only thing he can do now?
No, you can send him out too. That's just another option for you now.
Okay.
It's kind of, remember, like my father's work where you could add the extra worker spaces to your castle. That's the same thing. You basically added another room to your blacksmith forge.
Okay.
So remember, you also have this one, which if you use that, it would cost 3 gold less to do your upgrade.
So I'm going to upgrade now my thingy.
You're going to spend the full 5? Well, you got the money. Why not?
You mean, or use this?
Yeah, or use that, which would just make it 2 less. At the end of the game, money does count for victory points as well. So
I'll use it now because then I won't use
5 gold is 1 victory point, and each gem is 1 victory point.
So 3.
No, dos. They reduced it by 3, right?
Oh, sí.
Mine reduces it by 2. See, mine's built in because mine was an upgrade to my thing. Well, as long as I use that worker anyways. All right, so you did that. So upgrade your star. So you're at level 3. All right, so now I'm going to do, I think you were in the upgrade spot I wanted. That's fine. Go here. And it's 2 gold less, so that's going to cost me 6 gold. 2 brick and 1 metal. And that's going to upgrade this one, which then makes me a level 4 blacksmith. I have no more pawns. Tú tienes no más pawns. So, everybody comes back. Clean up, everybody clean up.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere.
All right. Oh, I was first, right? So that means you get to place your hammer first. You just can't go to the gym. That's all. Well, you can go to the gym, get yourself a workout,
I should go to the
gimnasio.
to the gym.
To the gym.
I need madera.
I like that one. I'm gonna do that. Wood. I think I'm gonna go. No. I don't need any more bricks. Right now, I don't need any more bricks. I don't know if any contracts require bricks. Like, I feel like you only need bricks for these two things, at least right now. I haven't seen anything else that needs bricks. I don't want bricks, so I'll go ahead and get the gem. Why not? Ooh, I need 6 gem for my chandeliers. Yes, I need mucho más gems.
Yeah, me?
Yeah, because you're at the top.
Oops. Tres.
I'm actually going to train my assistant. Dang it, that's a good one. But the problem is I've already upgraded that thing. Oh, can I make somebody forget what they know?
¿Por qué?
Oh no, I don't want that one. Sorry. Because this one here reduces the cost of the goods needed to upgrade your equipment, right? But it would be like on this guy. So then I have 2 guys that can upgrade equipment. One would be money upgrade. The other would be the cost of it. Now it is worth 3 victory points, which is pretty good. I haven't done any development though. I think I'll do some development. Why not? I don't know what I want yet. Exhaust this assistant to gain 1 gem on this card to earn 3 gold. Each gem on this card is worth... Oh, so I place my gems onto that card. And then each gem on that card is worth 2 victory points instead of 1 at the end of the game. But I need gems to make my chandelier, so I don't want that. So I'm going to do this one instead. All right. While I'm deciding, you can go.
Okay. So I'm gonna forge this one. So give 5. 5 and 1 for this one. And I get 8.
8 coins. So I'm kind of confused here because this card says that equipment and tools requiring wood. But what are tools? Because this is all equipment. So I'm kind of confused with the word tools. I mean, these are tools as well.
Yeah, these are tools.
But if you look on there, it just says equipment. Top equipment, bottom equipment. It says equipment here. Nothing says tools. So I'm wondering if it's a, again, prototype, so it's possible they got rid of the word tools and just call everything equipment now. So equipment and tools requiring wood cost 1 less wood. If your wagon equipment is built, you gain additional. I don't have much. That's the thing. There's only like 2 things that need wood, so this one doesn't do me good. So I want this development card instead, which gives me extra resources once I do my way. All right, so now it's my turn because you went, right? All right, so I'm going to go. Oh, when I did this, I paid 8, didn't I? I paid 8 here, and I shouldn't have because I should have gotten a. No, I only paid 6. I did take my discount. All right, so I'm going to take him to do an upgrade of my wagon. The wagon, which is 2 wood. And, oh, hang on. I don't have the gold yet. Un momento, por favor. Necesita más dinero. ¿Por qué? Porque necesita dinero tu trabajo en wagon. Es incorrecto. All right, fine. I need money. I need to be able to complete a contract. Not this guy. Put that guy back. I need to be able to complete a contract to get money. I need 4 money. Which I can't do yet. I can do this one. All right, so I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna forge my chess set for 1 wood, 1 metal for my chess set. That gets me 2 dinero.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, let's go with him over here. Get 2
1,
because it's not there.
because it's not the blacksmith yet.
Okay.
All right, so now I need more money. Now I need more money. All right, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sell 1 wood to get 2 money. Now the question is, do you have to do 2 actions, or is it you may take 2 actions? That is always the key. Is it a may or is it a must? You may, it says you may take 2. Okay, I don't want to take 2 trade actions. I don't want to trade for anything else because I need all my monies. Okay. Do that.
Oh, he has to come back, so
No, well, no, you can't bring. Well, yeah, if you need to use him for something, then yeah, you'd have to play 1 here, pay 2 gold, and you can take him back.
if not, that's the only way I can have him
That's
back.
the
Or
only
at
way
the
you can
end
break,
of
or
the
at the end of
round.
the round. Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna get what? Another 1, 2? No, 1.
1. Mhm. So I'm going to send my man that I was going to send earlier to make a wagon for me. I'm going to make a wagon, and then he is going to cost me 2 wood and $4 because I get a 2 gold discount. Or I guess 4 gold, not $4, because it cost me $4 because he's giving me a 2 gold discount. Because that makes sense. Right. Final trabajador. Trabajador? ¿Cómo se dice worker?
Trabajador.
Trabajador.
He would have to go get more metal.
Dos más
Metal.
metal. I'm gonna send my guy to get any gems. So I'll go ahead and send him up there and get 2 gems. All right, that's final. All right, so bring everybody back. I always forget that guy in the middle because I keep sending him to the forge. All right. So I get to pick first. You get to pick second. All right. For a score at the end of the game. All right. So I'm going to get this metal.
I'm going to get gem.
All right. 1 gem. About a 2. All right.
What's this?
I get to go first. Oh, I need to get to. Oh, dang it. How else do I'm in the same boat you are. I need to get to 5, and I haven't found anything that gets me to 5 yet. So it says these 3 cards can give us another star. That's the only other thing that's going to give us a star, right? So is it possible not to get to 5? I really wonder. All right, well, if that's the case, wondering what's going to be easier to do, the guilds or the assistants. Because that's the thing, you can only do 4 max of everything. So if you do your 4 max and you do not find another skill star,
I need like 2.
then you're not going to be able to. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it. So let me just double check there's 3 things that make the skill star go up. One was upgrading our gear. There's only 2 spots that do that. The next one is your 4th assistant. So that's your guaranteed upgrade. Several of development, guild, and training cards provide +1 skill. Hang on, what was that? Training, development, and guild. Yeah. I need more guild. That's fine. I'll do guild. I will draw 2. All right. And I will select 1. Either one of you guys see. It did show something different, though. We did finally have one that shows a different metal. Oh, I could use either one of these. What resource do I need more, though? The question is, do I need the money or the resource? Probably the money. Yeah. So, that one. Guilds, though, I think guilds are unlimited, if I'm not mistaken. So I get 3 money, 2, 3, and 1 more. I think guilds are unlimited.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go here.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong on the discard. So this actually, on the guild one, when you choose 2, you put them on the bottom of the deck. So now I'm wondering if I did that wrong as well, that they should have been on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so it's always to the bottom of the development deck. That doesn't make sense. I don't get that. Because I feel like you should be choosing, and then it should cover up what was already out here to keep this cycling. But maybe it was not a balance thing, maybe. Or to maybe stop that unfairness, when you do something, somebody else went and it made my thing go away. But it does cycle this card so somebody can see it. But then I guess it's unfair for the next person because they don't get a chance to even get it because the next person maybe takes it. I don't know. All right. Did you go? You in here?
Yes.
Okay. So I still can't forge. All right. So I'm going to go here, get 2 gems.
You go here. And I'm gonna upgrade this one.
Oh, yeah, you flipped that over. You're good. All right. I'm going to go to the, what do I need? Oh, I need stuff I don't have because I'm not level 4, so I got to work on this one. All right, so I need 6, which is fine with me. So I do 3. I've upgraded this, so 4, and I've upgraded this 5. So I get 5 metal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of metal. Woohoo! Okay.
I'm going to. I know I need. I'm going to go here.
Oh, I've been cheating. My assistant is on the main. I can only do that on the main board. So these things that I was crafting earlier, I could not have crafted with him. He has to go to the blacksmith spot on the main board.
Where did you put him?
I was putting him here. Technically, it would be a wash because I was sending my blacksmith out to the main board. So it's technically a wash, but yeah, he should go to the main board, not the blacksmith. So it is possible that I took a Well, no, again, I was going to say I took a blacksmith action I shouldn't take, but he is a blacksmith now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is kind of weird it says the main board. That doesn't make sense. Because technically, what's the difference? Because he can do the same thing.
I want brick, please.
Oh,
I
you
want
went
here.
there. So, one
4.
brick.
Yes, one brick.
So to play him right, then I'm not since I messed that up earlier because I wanted to forge, I'll have him go there just so we can do this right. And then I'm gonna have him forge the giant bells. So giant bells cost me 6 metal. I get 7 gold. And that is my 4th. Oh, technically, I'm sorry. On my 3rd contract, I should have put my. You're gonna need your thingy there, your thingily.
You completed the 3 of each? I mean, 1 of each?
No, just you have to complete 3.
But why does it show it?
I don't know why. It just says that you have to complete 3.
So I am also there.
Yeah, let me do it because that would take way too long. The game would take forever if you had to complete 3 of the same
Achieve
one.
the hammer down if they have not.
It says that you can't put your hammer there if you haven't done it. Okay. Contracts. You have placed your 3rd forged contract on the right of your board. Yeah, so I should have done that earlier. But I completed my 3rd
And that's
before.
one action? Does it turn?
No. Just, yes, you put 1. It's got to be in order because the order that you complete the contracts gets you more points at the end of the game.
These ones?
Yeah. So basically, since I completed 3 first, I get 5, and then you get 3 instead. All right, so I just completed my 4th, which doesn't do any good because we were behind. Okay.
So,
My
fortune too. So I'm going to bring this one here
Okay.
to upgrade my forge.
Okay.
So I gain 1 skill.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 2 bricks.
2 bricks.
1 metal.
1 metal.
Y 8. Oh my god, I got poor.
You got the 4. Well, you got. Don't forget those monies.
No, but I'm still poor.
Still 4. Okay. So Audrey did that, and then I can do an upgrade as well, but I don't think I can afford my upgrade because I need
And
to
it
do.
says you may forge 2 contracts with this.
Yeah. So
with
now
a
when you
forge.
go to do your forge, you get to do 2.
I like that.
Yeah, but I didn't have enough resources to do 2. Well, because my other 2 things need to be 5, and I'm not at 5. So I'm going to. I need to figure out how to get to 5. I'm going to develop.
So I was working on this one because I thought it had to have at least 1 of each. Now I don't get why these are more expensive.
Okay. Usually because they give you more victory points.
But they don't. It's the same 6.
Oh, see?
Is it all of them?
Maybe it's the difficulty. I don't know. Like this one's worth 11.
Okay. No.
This is worth 5.
Okay.
Dang it. It's weird. It says exhaust this assistant, but there's no assistant on your development cards. So I'm kind of confused why on some of these cards it says exhaust this assistant. There's no assistant here.
That's the same I have. But because
Well, no, but that's an
this
assistant
one
card.
has...
This is a development card. But a development card doesn't go to an assistant. Development card develops your thing. So I don't know how this one works, so I guess I'm not going to take that one. Instead, I will take this one. So the one I'm getting is advertising signs. Counts as a white guild. And then it says at the beginning of each round of play, you may draw the top card of the city common deck or discard. Sure. Now I got to check if there's a hand limit.
If there is a what?
Hand limit. to the number of contracts you can have in your hand, because it's talking about a discard pile, and I don't remember discarding the contracts. All right, your turn.
My turn. He's gonna go get. What are you gonna get? You're gonna go get. Gems.
Oh, it's when we're drawing. When we draw one and discard one. Okay, so when you have the vice, that's where the discard comes from. So the vice is this one down here. When we upgrade this, you get to actually draw an extra card, and then you just have to discard one. Okay.
I wonder if I have
So it gives you two gems.
2 gems.
All right, so that was your last one. All right, so it goes back. All right, so it is the beginning of the round. So I get to take the top card of the common rack. You were second, so I'll get to place first. No, technically we don't know where that goes.
Jeez. I'm gonna go get wood.
Wood. And yeah, see, in a 2-player game, it really does just come down to like what resource do you want? Because and well, on a 3 or 4-player game, it would make more sense because it's the turn order makes more sense because you're more restricted on the board. When in a 2-player game, very seldomly are you going to take you're not going to take every spot because every spot can fit at least 2 people. So for us, it's more just what resources do we want? What's our free resource for the round? All right, so you go first.
Okay, can I?
So what am I close to? Second achievement.
Not yet. Not yet.
5 times skill, man. What was that? 3?
3.
All right. All right, so I'm going to send him to get wood. Yeah, I'm going to send him to get wood, which is +1 because he's a blacksmith now, so that's 5. +1 for this is 6. +1 for this is 7.
I saved some for me. I still need some.
7 wood. That's a lot of wood. Okay. Question is, because I get another contract that goes with this, that would give me, so I can forge 2 things at a time.
I don't have enough money.
I should have gone there.
Which
Dang it, I should have gone. Well, maybe not.
Okay, I have to pay for this, right? Or this is what I get?
That's
No,
what you get.
That's what I get. Okay. So he's gonna go here. And I'm going to forge this too.
Both of them. Okay.
So for this one is 3 metal and 2 gems. And for this one is 4 wood and 3 metal.
All right. And what's your reward?
7 and 8.
7 and
3
8.
por 15.
Más dinero. All right. So I'm going to go get a wood contract. Okay. Tutarno.
Oh, I'm going to get. Let's get.
So 4 guild types. Hang on, real quick. The 4 guild types. Let me double check if that has to be 4 guild cards or just 4 guild types in your acquired cards. Because I've got 4 guild types. I got brown, orange. When I made my bells in purple. When I made my bells.
I'm not getting any of those things. I don't know how those work.
You just go to the guild section and you get them. Oops, where are the achievements? Achievements. Achievements. There we go. Achievements. You collected 4 guild seals amongst your cards in play. So it's any card. So yeah, so when I built those bells, I actually completed that one as well. So tres más.
So I should complete this one.
All right.
Oh wait, I went there. I didn't get me wood. Tres wood.
No, you go here. 4.
Oh.
I sent my guy. Yeah, I sent my guy as a blacksmith. Yeah.
A blacksmith.
All right, so I'm going to go here. So that gets me 4 metal.
I got an invisible guild.
Yeah, the invisible guild. Yep, it's a very good guild. Not many people know of it.
It's a different color anyway. It's a different color.
That's a horse of a different color. Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it's been a while since we've watched Wizard of Oz. Remember they go and the horse keeps changing colors, so it's a horse of a different color.
Oh, see. So how do we say we can get to the 5th skill?
Any of these cards, which technically you need to get the other achievements anyway, so the benefit of doing it down here, either this one or this one. You can't do the guild, you can only do these 2. But again, that's kind of the benefit of drawing 2 cards, is you can hope you can draw 2 and get the one that's got the what you need.
Okay, so I go there, get 2
training.
Bella.
All right. While Audrey is figuring that out, I am going to forge. I'm going to forge these 2 items, which is my pitchfork and my lock and keys. So I need 4 wood, and then I need 4 metal. That gets me 8 gold. Yeah, 8 gold. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, like, that main condition. In order to even be able to do anything on the game, you have to make at least 3 forge actions. Like, that seems like impossible for you not to do, because that's the main way to get money. Right? So I'm kind of confused on that one. All right. Audrey
if
has
I
not...
don't want any, do I have to sink them?
Yes. I think it says you have to take one and put the other on the bottom. Yeah, because you can't do that and then decide, oh, I want to take the one from the discard pile. Right?
To permanently exhaust anybody.
Draw top 2 cards, choose one, play it immediately. Yep. Okay. Again, it's just going to upgrade one of your systems. So.
Exhaust this assistant to either gain 2 gems or sell up to 2 gems.
Yeah, so you're basically, instead of placing them out there, you place it there. It gives you another worker placement spot, which is kind of cool. All right, so your turn, your turn.
I cannot do this one yet.
Yeah, my problem is I got 2 of them I can't do either, because I need to get to 5. So I have to go get more contracts. Or go do another upgrade action. Technically, you can do that again. No. Put it back on the forge. That's your last guy. You only have one guy left. I got
Was
one
he
guy left.
here?
Yes, that's your last guy. This is my last guy.
Why was he here? Why did I
Because
forge?
you forged those
this-
two.
Oh, oopsie dee 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 dee.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. I don't got me enough metal. So I can't do what I wants to do. Pour me. Pour some sugar on me. Oh. Do I want to upgrade or do I want to... What's the upgrade? Exhaust this and reveal the cards from the top of the guild deck. Till you get one of a color that you're not affiliated with. I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, it's worth 2 victory points. I need the 5th, so that's fine. Still gonna do an upgrade, but I need that 5th. Ha ha! I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Wow.
Whew. All right, so I got my 5th. Again, you can get to 6, which gets you victory points. That's rough, man. But I got to my 5th, so that means I actually completed that there too. All right, so I got 2 hammers left. I got 2 achievements left.
And what happened?
End of the game.
No, well.
More. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Invisible.
No, and then you just got that, so that's 4.
But don't they have to be different
No,
colors?
they are different colors.
No, this
Yellow.
is yellow.
Black, brown. Oh, you're right. Yellow. You got 2 yellows. Lo siento. Es mi culpa.
Invisible, I told you it should count.
Invisible doesn't.
Transparent.
But again, you can go. Well, no, you can go to the guilds. Well, send the round. Now you can send your blacksmith up there and go to the guilds, and that would get you. All right, so everybody comes back.
Everybody comes back.
You did what?
No, I said everybody comes back.
Everybody comes back. Everybody always comes back. Nobody's gone forever. So I get to choose first, and you choose second. Beginning of the round, I get a contract. I like that upgrade. That's a nice upgrade. Reinforced door. I need neutral. Okay. So I'm going to take a... Oh, no, hang on. No. C. Okay.
Yeah. I guess wood.
Wood. So you can go first. Whoop. Did you find it?
No, I'm not.
All right, that's fine. We'll find it later. I'll step
Or
on it.
Bella will.
Or Bella will eat it. That's less dangerous than the silica gel that she tried to eat. Right, so you get to go first.
I go first.
So again, like I said, if you can't forge anything, send him there, and then you can look at 2 guild cards.
My blacksmith?
Your blacksmith, yeah. Because again, you're basically whatever I complete, you need to look at trying to complete yourself. Because if you don't, then you're gonna lose out on those victory points because I got to it first. Otherwise, you want to try to complete something I haven't completed, so that way you can get the most victory points from that.
Okay, wait, so this...
You choose one of those 2. You're going to get the rewards at the top and whatever colors on the bottom.
And I need 4...
4 colors. So you currently have brown, yellow, and black. So you need the white to be able to complete that. And then what's your reward?
1 gem and 1 coin.
Oh, wow. That's a good one. All right. And you just put these down here. They kind of don't do anything. Until the end of the game. All right. So that is now your 4th one. Okay. There you go. All right. So I'm going to send this little guy. He's going to go right here. And he is going to cost me 2 of these and 4 of these because he gives me a 2 discount. And then that upgrades me anvil. So now I gain 2 gold, 2 additional gold every time I do a contract. That is not why I completed it. I completed it for this. So I have uno más. Uno más hammer. Oh, I can make my chandeliers now.
Metal.
I can't make my chandeliers now.
Tres metal.
Tres metal. Okay. So to make my chandeliers, necesita metal. In there, which gives me 1 more than the highest, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 metal. Para mí. 6. 7. Do you do the same thing in Spanish? The count on Sesame Street?
Probando. Huh?
5 cookies.
I don't remember
I
that.
have 6 apples. Or I guess in Spanish it'd be Tienes 6 manzanas. O tengo 6 manzanas.
I don't remember.
Okay, where are you going?
I need my blacksmith back.
Put a
And the
worker there.
blacksmith came back the very next day. And pay 2?
Pay 2 gold. And then you can place your blacksmith wherever you want to place him.
Okay, so he needs.
On the forge.
And that's the action? Can I forge?
Hmm?
I cannot forge?
Yeah.
That was my action.
No, you get him and then you get to play him instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's coming here with him because he's gonna forge
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
So for this one is 3 madera, 3 metal.
See, that's
Yeah.
total.
And it gives me 7 coins.
7, you say? All right. Oh, I was supposed to gain 1 skill. This is acquired. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I want to try. Can I forge 2 things? Let me see if I can forge 2 things. No, can't. No, I can't. All right, so I'm going to forge 1 thing. All right, but I gain 2 additional gold. Oh no, the gold's this one. You haven't done that one yet.
I could forge 2 things.
Can you afford to forge the other one?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to forge my chandelier, which is going to cost me my 6 gems that I've been hanging on to. And it's going to cost me 4 metal. And that gives me 20 gold. Because it's 18 plus 2 for my forge action. 20 gold. Not bad, no.
So,
Hmm? You need to try to complete those as well.
So upgrade all these or all these?
Upgrade all those, get 4 developments, get all 4 of your people trained. Technically, Amor, I can end the game. There's no reason for me not to end the game right now.
Okay.
Because I can technically end the game by doing a training action.
So resources are going to give me points?
Money will give you points, and gems will give you points. So if you were to sell, if you go up there and sell, that will give you more money.
But I can sell only 1 thing.
No, you can sell twice. So you sell 1 wood and 1 metal. So that'll give you 5.
I can sell gems then.
No, gems are worth 1 point by themselves. See, that's why it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. 5 coins get you 1 point, 1 gem gets you 1 point. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So it doesn't really matter. All right, so then I'm gonna go up here and train. I'd rather just do the 2. Maybe I can actually get another star because that gives me more victory points. So I'm going to train. 1, 2. I did not find one that will give me. No, well, it gives me 2 victory points, but it's not what I want. But that's fine. Okay. So that is the last hammer because I just trained my 4th guy. All right. So now we are going to go on to final scoring. Let's trade in our 1s to make this easier.
So are we going to use the thing here?
We'll do that too. Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so that is weird. You're right. So there's a scoreboard there, and then they gave you a scoreboard here too. So I'm kind of confused. I guess it's your choice.
Maybe. I like this one better.
Yeah, versus seeing it go. Well, you gotta be careful with turning that one because you don't want to move our hammers.
I'm trying to.
I was almost saying we just rather just do the.
You don't trust my ability to move the thingy? No.
I'm not saying that. Here,
I know you don't. I know you
slide it
don't.
Slide it over so people can see the fun little track. There we go. All right, so we're both at 0. All right. So the first thing is the players' names. We score for that. William. All right. I get 7.
Adriana. Oh, I got 7 too.
No, you got by first names. Luz.
That's not fair.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll go by the last names.
I'm the winner.
Valderrama.
Garcia Valderrama.
It's not both. See, it is both. Okay, so the first thing we do is the number of gems and coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get.
Hey, I'm Wade as well. I'm married.
1. Oh, you see. 1.
See,
2,
my dream
3,
is real.
4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 points for gems and coins.
You forgot I am married to you.
No. So I'm at 7. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got a T. All right, so that is the first one. Next are forge points. So these are the points that you have on your forged items.
¿Qué? 6 por 4. $34.
34 plus 9 is 43. Yeah, died. Okay. Next are card points. So these are any of the other cards you have besides your forges that have points. So, oh no, sorry. That was actually still card points. Forge points were these ones that we uncovered. So we'll go back. That's fine. So do the other cards that you have. So I got 1, 2,
3,
5. So you have 3?
Yeah.
5. 5. Now our forge points. So it's basically all the forge items you uncovered.
So 14.
I got 24. Which would be 72. Which would be 72. Which would be 22. How do I know that I have 100? And how many do you have?
14.
14, so 4 would be 50, so 10. So you're at 110. All right. Next are the achieved hammers. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That puts me at
6.
47. And you have 6, which puts me at 16. right? And then the last is guild seals. That's matching up your guild colors of your completed dinghies. If you have something that has 2 different colors on it, you have to choose which one you want it to be a part of. Oops. So, one, I think 1 is worth 1, 2 is worth 3, 3 is worth 5. I don't think any of us, well, you had a 3, right? Yeah. So 1 is worth 1, 2 is worth, oh, I had a 3 too, so it's on the back of your sheet here. 5.
This is... Why did it say 1 color? That's confusing.
Because it's a set.
Right. Am I?
That's 1 color. 5. So you have 3. So that's 5.
Yes.
And then that's 1 color, 2. So you have 5, 8, 9, 10. So that puts you at 26. See?
This sounds to me like
1.
Like this is 2 separate colors or 3. No, but yeah, it's a set of unique color seals.
Colors. Yeah.
Each card.
Yeah, it should say
same color.
Yeah, again, I think we had the same problem in some other scoring thing where it says color instead of card. 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we had it before. All right, there we go. Yeah, I had a runaway victory because really the achievements was a lot. Because you were called up to me before the achievements. So I did 161. Oh no, I went 50. No. Yeah, 50, 50. So that's each of those 50. So I got 111. 111 to 50 plus 26 is 76.
Whoa.
So that's almost 20. Well, I guess it's 50%. There we go. I get the medal para next juego. Porque mi trabajo mucho más Adri en la forge. In un forge. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and give our first impressions. So here we are. Now again, this is Forges up on Kickstarter. It is a prototype, so things could or be subject to change based on feedback on the Kickstarter campaign and people have given. But again, I think most of it is complete. A lot of this stuff looks complete. It fits in the box. Like I said, the insert is designed to fit the board, designed to fit the pad. So I really don't think a lot of these things are going to change. Maybe, this is feedback we'll give and maybe for second edition. So the first thing we're going to go over is the components, which is text, words, iconography, visual aesthetics, and so forth. So what do you think about all of the components?
I like everything, but I think it's too big. I think this part,
the achievement track.
The achievement track could be smaller. I mean, this doesn't have to be this big.
The hammers are kind of big. So, which then of course makes the achievement track big. And then it made it very hard for us to even put it on the screen. Yeah. The player boards are kind of big as well. And the bits are chunky. And even in the
but they are nice.
Kickstarter page, it talks about nice chunky pieces. But I feel like they don't need to be this big. Like what I don't know, and maybe publishers might say one day or whatnot. But I can't imagine this size is the same cost as one that's
half of
a third, like an eighth of that size, like a normal token size. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're really chunky bits, and they're nice. You're right. They're very tactile. They're easy to move. And then the same thing with your workers, right? They're actually bigger than the spaces they go on the board, both the player boards and the main board, right?
Except for this one.
And the same thing. The player board is kind of big as well.
This one is the same.
When it's not designed to fit, like I was putting my stuff on the player board, oddly wasn't. So okay, having a bigger player board makes sense, but even still, like. I think some of it could be shrunk down. I think one thing that could be used to help with the setup and everything is the the achievement track, that could easily be just added horizontally on the left side of the board, and then put the point track around the outside, because that's what most games do. They put a point track around the outside, but otherwise, no, everything else, I mean, it's mostly, well, I was going to say it's language independent. It's not language independent because of the upgrade cards, things like that. But mostly the components, I mean, I like the graphics. The graphics are nice. The iconography is easy to understand what you're doing. The board is very pretty. I like the board a lot. The art on the board looks really good.
I don't know how they could make it more clear that this is what you pay, like a minus or something.
Or me reading the rules correctly before we start.
I mean, that too, but...
Well, and that's one thing. We love player aids. This is not a player aid. This is a quick start guide, which is fine. Having one of these in as like a quick start guide is fine. But a player aid to me would have all the locations and what each location does.
Yeah.
And then, for example, what each action does. So when it talks about, okay, you can go and do, like we just said, the equipment, it would say, choose to upgrade the equipment and pay the cost. And by saying that, then you know, okay, that's the cost I need to pay. We wouldn't have made that mistake at the very beginning, right? Because honestly, there's so much text on here, I'm not going to read that. That's too complicated for a quick player aid. I mean, again, we always complain when there isn't a player aid, so I shouldn't complain that there is one, but it's not as user-friendly, and again, it's huge. Like, this should be the size of a playing card.
So you can always have it next to you right there.
Yeah, because this is too big to put on the thing. And it's unfortunate because this game is small in components overall, and prices have gone up a little bit. So I think a lot of times, maybe publishers might try to put more in and make things bigger to compensate for that. To be like, no, we made the board bigger, we made the components bigger, we made everything bigger to make it worth that price. But I don't see if that's necessary. Like, for example, this little acrylic first player marker is neat, but this isn't needed. To print one acrylic piece has got to be expensive. Just give me one of these guys, but bigger, just slightly bigger would be fine. You know, or a cardboard token would be fine. I know you want to deluxify for Kickstarter, but I don't think there were any stretch goals to upgrade or change any of these components. So, and then I guess the last thing with components is we went over 50 points, and if there's a point track on the bottom here, you can't go over 50. However, there is this. So if you're not going to use this point track or have it going around the board to shrink table space, don't even have the point track on this one. Just make this achievement board smaller, and then just, you know, use the score sheet, right? Maybe this is here, so if you run out of score sheets, but I mean, we bought a score booklet off of Amazon, link down below.
I think that this is useful when you can be counting right away, like in those games that you do counting.
The games that you keep, like Merchant's Cove, where you're doing it.
But in this one, you don't really want to do that, I think.
Well, it might also be, if you want an open information game, you want to know what everybody's score is during the gameplay, so you know what you need to do. Like, what's going to give me the most
But
points.
then we will have to, okay, so every time I get or accomplish something.
Well, the way this is currently laid out, that's not very efficient because we had to tuck that under the board. Again, that's to make it fit on camera. But even here, how we've got it set up now where we separated it, I wouldn't want to play like that. That's just weird to have this one little board over here on the side the way it is. It's a weird design decision. It works. It's efficient. I like what it does, and it serves its purpose. I think it could have been implemented better.
Can I say something about this? I think here, this part is hard to see from. It's because of the background.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the pieces that are in there? Yeah. I mean, all of them. When you pull the cord, well, that one doesn't have anything underneath of it.
Like that one up there, those are more visible.
Yeah, but see, if they were to undo the transparency,
it would be different. You would lose the.
You'd lose the art. Yeah,
but I don't know.
It's minor. I think again, if this was on a player aid, you wouldn't care. If all of the spaces were on a player aid, you wouldn't care that the graphic is what it is. But no, so that's the components. Just minor criticisms. It did not impact the way we played the game.
No.
So components, I think, are the least impactful. It just makes a game better. Makes you want to pull it out. Next is the mechanics. So it's standard worker placement mechanics. So we've played other games similar to this. My Father's Work, right? Trying to complete our father's work, right? Our experiments. We played Holotype, which was very similar as well, where we had to have the workers go out, get the resources, finish our researches.
Similar.
No, because Everdell you're building out a tableau. We're not really building out a tableau here. This really.
Well,
I think
but what you do here, I mean.
No, I would not. You can compare it to Everdell and your mechanical equivalency.
I do.
For me, I feel like it's My Father's Work and Holotype, very similar to those two games. But you're placing workers, you're gaining resources, trying to complete contracts. And then the one other thing we didn't mention at the beginning of the game, which is these achievements, is very similar to, we played My Little Scythe, but I think Scythe is the same way. The end game is triggered by the number of achievements, and everybody takes the same number of turns, right? Finishes out the round. So what did you think of the different mechanics?
I love all of that.
Love all of that. It's Audrey's cup of soup or cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee, yes, it is. Because again, there are many things that you can do, that you can choose to do, and I like there are different options here also. Like I can decide which one to use to block you, or even like that. How, like if I'm first or second, I will get. I think it's well balanced
if you
as
send
well.
your main character, and again, this is where we compare it to My
or if I
Father's
go
Work
first,
and Holotype. You send your main character out there, it gets an additional benefit.
Yeah.
What about the upgrading? You didn't do as much upgrading as I did.
I did not. It was trying to complete. So at the beginning, I thought I had to complete at least one of each. So
it's kind of it kind of looks like that, because on the achievement track it shows all three symbols instead of just saying in the rules and on the board. It just says you have to complete 3 contracts. So whether the player board and the rules are wrong, or it's the iconography, I do agree that I get why they put the icons, because they put the icons for everything else. But that does make it slightly confusing. Normally, they would have a slash between it. So that's kind of going back to components. It would be that or that or that. So 3 times of that or that, right? So that's.
But also like these here, these are supposed to be more difficult, right? They're royal.
Yes, because they're going to require gems,
or they're
going to require a higher level skill. Like my chandelier required a 5, required my grinding upgrade, required 6 gems, 1 worker, and 4 metal.
But it gave you more money.
It did give me 18 and 11 victory points.
Less money than many others, and less points than most of them. So this one is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not difficult because I just need 3 metal and 2 gems.
The 2 gems and 1 upgraded item. Yeah, I don't know how those are balanced. I don't know how the cards are balanced.
But I think I like that there are 3 different options. But I think that these that are more difficult then should give more points.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know how the balancing of that works. But no, you're right. There's lots of options that you can do to win, right? You can go assistant training, development, and you can knock those out pretty quickly, because all you need to do is just send your forge or one of your workers and grab a card every single time, right? So you could, first 4 rounds, you could knock out one of those 2 very quickly, right? And get those points. The forging, same thing. You could just go and get a bunch of commons real quickly and forge those real quick.
Yes.
Right? To get that one knocked out. And that may be the only downfall in the mechanics, is you could technically rush the game. I'd compare it to Clank, right? In Clank, you could rush Clank. You could just run down, grab an artifact, run out. That's not fun for anybody else. And honestly, if you're playing with somebody like that, I wouldn't. Because the whole fun of the game is going down, risking, and trying to draw the cubes. Same thing here. Running in, grabbing those items as quickly as possible to knock those out wouldn't be fun for anybody else, because the game would be over quickly. You wouldn't be able to really score a lot of points. They do, and I guess in the mechanics wise, this is where it is nice. They do at least have that restrictor of 3 contracts. But like I said, you could quickly knock out maybe 3 of the brown ones. It's possible, right? Because if you send your blacksmith up there a couple times and get, say the first 2 rounds you send your blacksmith up there, you're going to have 4 contracts. Out of those 4, I would think at least 3 of them should be pretty easy, right? And you might be able to get with 1 star. I don't know. Again, don't know how the balancing works, but I do think I like all the mechanics. I like the worker. I like the planning. I like you get objectives to shoot for that helps you focus what you're trying to do. I was kind of unfocused at the beginning because it was one thing I said is, do you start with one contract? Because that would have been nice because then you kind of have that focus
from the beginning. Yeah, like you know where to send them to get your resources and stuff.
First, yes. Well, it was that first round. I was like, well, what resource do I want to get on that board? I don't know. I don't have any contracts
Yeah.
yet. So then the next thing is difficulty. What do you think of the difficulty?
I don't think it's difficult.
No, I think this is very much like we mentioned with Holotype. It is a very good entry-level worker placement game.
It is.
If you've got somebody who's never played a worker placement,
This one is a good
this
one to
one's
start
a good
with.
one to start with. Yeah. Next is Fun at 2. Did you enjoy it at 2?
I did enjoy that too.
Did you feel like there was enough urgency or enough blocking and things like that going on? Like a normal worker placement? No.
Well, no, but that's something that I don't completely dislike.
I think that's one thing that was the only thing I did notice is like we never, I think once in the one starting round where we played wrong and we were all going to the equipment, it felt like in a 2-player game, development, equipment, and training, there's no restriction really of those, right? There's no disadvantage to wait.
Right.
Because
even those there, because you still
have the opportunity to get a good
amount. I mean, it's one less than the first one.
Well, and like me, I had 2 upgrades where I had the wagon gave me +1, and then I had the development, which gave me another +1, and then I was able to place my one guy up as a blacksmith, which gave me another +1. So it was like, well, what? When I went to wood, I got like +8. Like it was crazy. I had like 8 wood in one turn. So a lot of your worker placements do have a 2-player option that says, okay, if you're a 2-player, you can't go to those spots, right? I think that would be nice in this one, at least in these, like the development, the training and stuff, right? Like in the development, you can't use the either or. If you want to use the either or, you can only do it with the blacksmith, and same with the equipment and training. Like remove those 3 in a 2-player game. And then same thing maybe in the Forest Mountain, maybe remove the highest level from it. So all you have is the 3 and the 2, and the 2 and the 1 maybe. I don't know. But that's my only thing with the 2-player game. Otherwise, the game is fine because you're really playing a solitaire game, which a lot of times happens in your 2-player worker placement games. You're building your own engine. And I do see that there's still a sense of urgency for you to accomplish something because of the achievements. Yes. Same thing as like when we're playing My Little Scythe, right? If you get too far behind, you basically have to stop whatever you're doing and start focusing on
whatever you need
on what either hasn't been completed yet, so you can get the maximum points, or what you're close enough to at least throw down another hammer down there, right? So it'd have been like, as soon as you see me got my second hammer, I would have said, okay, what am I closest to completing, and focus on that achievement to get that done. Anything else for 2-player?
No.
No? See?
No, I agree. I mean, I think I liked, being the first time, I like to be able to do things and not being blocked. But
yeah, well,
but in general, you want a little bit more challenging.
You want to be like, the whole point of a worker placement is there's restricted spots.
Yes.
And it's supposed to change up your plan because somebody went to where you wanted to, right? And we mentioned during the playthrough also the turn sequence in a 2-player game is pointless.
Yeah.
Because that's what we just mentioned, right? There's no sense of urgency to go out there. So the turn sequence is really, what resource did I want this turn, right? And maybe I got to go first, maybe I didn't. But it wasn't like, oh, I didn't get to go first, I'm not going to be able to get the best thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, all right, the last thing is the theme. The one is whether or not you felt like you were doing what the theme says you were doing. And then the other, of course, is whether or not we like this theme. So the theme is, did it feel like you were making things in a forge and contracting to build things for people?
Yes.
And 2, do you like, I guess, this type of theme? making
yes.
things.
Yes and yes. But from the second one, I like the theme. I mean, getting the resources for this, to build this, the not only the resources, but the
upgrading your equipment, upgrading your forge. Yeah, your foundry is the word.
Yeah, I like the theme, and I did feel like it was working
Together.
in the forge.
Yeah,
to get them, and
that's because our AC stopped working a little while. It's starting to get hot in here. everything
really works together. Like what would this called?
They called them assistants. I kept calling them apprentices because to me it feels
but they went to training.
They went to training. They got better.
So
and in
that
my
is
case,
really.
My case, he became an imitator, or I guess in a real sense, my apprentice.
I don't remember what mine was. Sculptor.
Yours was what was it? Oh, sculptor. Okay, so he became a sculptor.
I never used it, but it's really. I think it's really well done.
Yeah, it's a nice little theme. And what you're doing is thematically fits what the theme is trying to portray. All right, guys, that is Forge. Like I said, it is up on Kickstarter. I think this is the last week. I think it will end on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it went up. 3-4 weeks later. Either way, link down below. You can click on that. If you want to watch more Kickstarter, gamefound, backer kit, or any of those other crowdfunding platforms gameplay, plus support the Niños, what do they need to do?
Donate to Extra Life to support the Niños. Using the links down below. Subscribe
to
our channel, activate notifications, and follow us on social media.
That definitely helps.
And all that stuff.
But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.